And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap, the Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, ready to get underway. Now in for the Braves,
Atlanta,
Michael Harris.
The center fielder, Michael Harris.
The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. And there's one down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. A switch hitter batting right. There's a strike. Just missed. Ozzie Albies, a young guy that's putting together an impressive resume. Already 2 times an All-Star, twice he's won the Silver Slugger, and he's one of the smallest players in the league. Guerrero, the toss to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And a foul ball. And now the count is even. And downstairs. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 13.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Check swing went around. That's strike 1. Riley, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, 0-2 now. Got him. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, George Springer. Some background on Max Fried. He grew up in Los Angeles. He pitched his high school ball at Harvard Westlake, and he was teammates there with Jack Flaherty and Lucas Giolito. The wind of the pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Fried in high school wore number 32 because he loved Sandy Koufax. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. That's off the mark. And that's ball 1. The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And that's down and away. Runner at first with no outs here. And a 3-0 finds the zone. And there's ball 4.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Puts it away for the out. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. The pitch. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Now it's Jansen to hit. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
First and second, 2 down. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here at Rogers Center, second inning set to go. Here's Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Kikuchi back to work. And that misses off the outside edge. Matt Olson, a guy who grew up in the Atlanta area, went to the same high school that produced Jeff Francoeur, and in fact, Jeff's mom was one of Matt Olson's teachers in grade school. And now 1-2. When Olson was traded to the Braves from the Oakland A's, Francoeur's mom texted Brian Snitker and said, "You're going to love Matt Olson." Next one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking. 1 gone here. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Check swing. He went. It's 0-1. No score here in the second. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye right there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Caught him looking for the K. Here's Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Two down, nobody on. This to third. Sends it across to first, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second, and now the veteran third baseman, Matt Chapman.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
The wind of the pitch. And there's the strike. And the slider just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Why to kick the pitch. Chapman gets a piece there.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 1 out. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. There's the strike up high. That's strike 1. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Dalton Varsho in the box now. No balls and a strike. The 0-2. Freed brings it in for the 3rd out. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. And he deals. Ozuna goes 6'1", 225 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fouled off. He was late.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
And a pitch. In the dirt. Gathers and throws to first. And one away in the top of the 3rd.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
And now it's going to be Vaughn Grissom. That one's in there, 0-1. Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
On the ground right side, Merrifield tosses to first. He's out. So digging in, Michael Harris popped out to left his first time. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And down on on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back now in Toronto. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
And the 0-1. And that one fouled off. On the ground. And it gets by him.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And there's a foul ball. It gets down, a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Backdoor breaking ball, and he did go the other way with it like you might think, but he put a good swing on it, squared it up nicely.
Now it's going to be Bobichette. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Back to the mound. And it gets by him. And the Jays score first. It's 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That's a hit. Here comes Springer around third. He'll score easily. It's 2-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now here is Alejandro Kirk. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Singy, this is true. Max Fried, the night before his starts, will sit down and take his scouting report and play MLB The Show to see how his pitches work against the other team.
That's pretty impressive right there.
And makes the grab. And there's one down. Danny Jansen to hit here.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Ball 1, no strikes. Good eye right there.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's down and in. One out. Runners at first and second. At the belt and fires. And that's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And a foul ball.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Chapman gets a piece there. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Bichette on third. Guerrero at second. Jansen at first. One gone. Called out on strikes. Throws him with a backdoor slider. So up next for Toronto, Whit Merrifield. He flied out to the warning track at his first trip. Grissom. And that is the inning. New inning getting started. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And a pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 1-0. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Singy, this guy, Ozzie Albies, he is Mr. Personality. So much flair and that giant smile on the field. Fouled off down the right side.
For me, one of the things I really enjoy is just the banter that he has with third base coach Ron Washington, who's helped him tremendously defensively at second base.
Got him. And that's the first out.
Now back, third base.
Here's Austin Riley. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
No.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
No ball.
Strike 2.
Strikes.
And now the lefty fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Now back, the first baseman.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. High chopper to third. Chapman throws across the diamond, and Olson is set down. That ends the frame. Back here at the ballpark, and now it's Dalton Varsho.
The left fielder.
We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Ozuna takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's Kiermaier now. Singled and scored his first time.
Kiermaier.
Late with the swing there.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
The 0-1. And it's through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
The right fielder, number 4.
And the batter is George Springer. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter. And he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stuttering.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young, SAY is the acronym, and George Springer doing a great job representing that organization.
Kicks and fires. And that one's gone. George Springer leaves the yard, and they add a pair. It's 4-0. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Riley slings it across, and Bichette is retired.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Vladdy, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Grissom whips it across, and Guerrero is set down. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Kikuchi back to work. And first offering is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. One note on Travis d'Arnaud: he was drafted by the Philadelphia Phillies in the first round. Twice he was traded for Cy Young Award winners Roy Halladay, as he moved from the Phillies to the Jays, and then on from the Jays to the Mets for R.A. Dickey. Another 1-2. This to third. Chapman gets it to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Murphy.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first, and Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. And a pitch. And now 2-0. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And a swing and a miss there.
3-1.
Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Next offering is down low, and it's 1-0. And he pumps it a strike. The 1-1. And now 1-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Struck him out without a swing. Strike 3 called on a slider at the knees. Welcome back. Leading off, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Albies hauls it in, and there's one away. Danny Jansen getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Danny Jansen.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Slider misses outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Harris racing after it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Now Matt Chapman at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Chapman.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Now batting, the second baseman.
2 outs, runner at first. Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
And that is the third out of the inning. Top 6. Now it's the
Leading off
shortstop,
the
Vaughn
The
Grissom.
shortstop, Vaughn Grissom.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Trevor Richards.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And here it comes. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Harris, batting with one down, takes a strike. Just missed. The 1-2. Goes down looking. Now the number 2 hitter, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie
Albies, 26 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Pitches in there. Strike one.
Here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Curacao won the Little League World Series in 2004 with 11-year-old Jurickson Profar starting on the mound against the U.S. in the championship game.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and Jerry Hillsdale says he went around. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one off the outside edge.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier.
The pitch.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And he makes the catch. One away. So the lineup flips over. Here's George Springer. He's already homered here in this one. George Springer, a Connecticut native. In fact, played his college ball at UConn. First-round pick by the Astros in 2011. And he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. That takes care of Springer. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And Acuna able to make the grab. And Bichette is retired. And that ends the inning. Top of inning number 7. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
And the right-hander back to work. Off the mark there. Ball one.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Next pitch in for a strike. That's strike one.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And now it's even up.
2-2.
Just off the inside edge. And now filled up. Payoff pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
Righty to the plate. That misses off the outside edge. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. The 2-0 is in for a strike. The pitch. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now it's filled up. And the righty deals. Slow roller to third. Tosses across to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Olson.
That pitch in for a strike. Strike one.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
No.
Next pitch off the plate. And that is ball one. Swing and a miss. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
7th inning stretch.
Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 77, Joe Jimenez.
Here comes a pitch. And forget it. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. Fought off foul. The pitch. And now the count is even. That's a hit.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So now pinch hitter for the Blue Jays, Brandon Bell. A runner at first for him, nobody out. In for a strike, 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Late on that fastball. Just misses. And a count 1-2.
It's a good take.
And the right-hander deals. And there's one down. Man at first, Matt Chapman, the next to hit, 1 for 3.
Matt Chapman.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And now the 0-1. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield.
You see how high my degrees be? You see them jock trying to beat me? It's only one man, believe me. It's only one man.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Kirk leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And he deals.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that gets down into the gap. Kirk rounds second on his way to third. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
The right-hander back to work. And that's in for a strike. The 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off. So here's Murphy now.
Designated hitter, Sean Murphy.
Out towards right center field. A little bloop single. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Yimi Garcia.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And first offering is fouled off. Breaking ball clips the corner. That's a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Got him looking for the K. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Now that
man at first, Vaughn Grissom. Next up for the Braves. And that's in there for strike 1. There's a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Grissom tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier.
And he steps off.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 33, A.J. Minter.
The pitch. Left-hand batter waits. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now here is George Springer. Olsen. The throw to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now the shortstop, Bichette.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Next pitch downstairs, ball one. Just off the outside part of the plate. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Picks himself up in RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Kerr in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Acuna able to make the grab. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Pinch hitter coming on, Santiago Espinal. Looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. In there, and it's 0-1. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Matt Chapman. Swings through that one. 0-1. Swings through that.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Bichette at third. Guerrero on second. Espinal at first. 2 out of the inning. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. And a pitch. There's a strike. Garcia, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup.
0-2.
And the 0-2. And ball 1.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
There's a line drive to left field. Base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here is Ozzie Albies. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to third. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Nobody out. Runner at first. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Kiermaier flashes the leather on the run and catch. Man at first. Austin Riley now at the plate.
Austin Riley.
So they bring on the veteran, Anthony Bass.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Just missed.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
And another ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Acuna stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Acuna started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. 2 on, 1 out. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. Now one missed. got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Now batting, the first
Matt Olson
baseman,
up to the plate.
Matt Olson.
That one's in there, 0-1. They say it went.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious.